Here? Wait, like right now? For how long? There is a very big difference between 5 minutes and 30 minutes. Which one is it closer to? Seriously? You know you guys are meant to tell me when things happen, right? And really, making them wait like that? I hope you at least gave them a water or something. Son! Hello, thanks for bringing some positive light into my base. And sorry for the wait, we don't exactly get nice, friendly visitors, and thus don't have a protocol for when it does happen. What's up, though? You literally never come here. What? Wait, what time is it? But I was... Okay, I can understand why you came over then, considering that I apparently should have gotten back home like 5 to 7 hours ago. Shit, phone, right. I silence my personal phone when I'm doing extensive research sometimes, and usually isn't for that long. I'm sorry I wasn't answering. Hope I didn't worry you too much. You probably knew I wasn't out on the field, though, since I'm constantly spamming you with updates and gossip when I am. Expected? Hey, I am not that bad with time. I just get absorbed into doing stuff sometimes and lose track. It's Wednesday? Thursday. Okay. That's what I meant to say, and that's of course what I said, so you can kindly stop with the smug face. It's hopefully nothing, just the kind of research where you're making sure certain things are not related in any way. Speaking of unrelated, have you talked to Anna in the past couple days? Well, Haste in this context, since, hero-y stuff. Did she mention any things of interest going down in the Hero Council? No. Okay. That's probably good. Means she isn't put off by it much. You know how I said I was going to meet up with some minor hero that wanted to talk about how the council's being run? Yeah, so did that and was not expecting the kid to have indisputable proof that the council's been up to some pretty nasty things behind the scenes. Way worse stuff than I've ever done. I can't believe the sheer level of hypocrisy. Oh, I'm sure Haste's not actually involved in any of it. She's been your friend since before you even started heroing. Do you think she'd be alright with lying to the public or working with organized crime? And that's some more tame examples. Exactly. On the council or not, she wouldn't do that. She's being kept in the dark from what I've gathered, but just in case, I've so far kept any talks with her about it vague. But, her secretly dealing in illegal stuff? She still gets on my case for snatching a thing or two every now and then. What can I say? Kleptomania is a serious condition. Can anyone really blame me? Let's go over to my computer room. I can show you some stuff about it, and hopefully you can help me confirm its non-relation to another completely separate thing. Does it sound like I'm trying to convince myself? I definitely am. I've got a question. Back when you regularly interacted with the Hero Council, did you get a sense there was something going on behind the scenes? A little bit is still something. Did you ever bring up those suspicions to anyone? That makes sense you'd go to Haste about it first. And she could have asked one of the other members about it. This is not good. Apparently, after that hero started digging into the council's more dirty deeds recently, there was an attempt made on their life. Some shady mercenary who's new to the scene doesn't even have a public name out yet. The connection between the things is obvious, but the council is definitely banking on the hero being so insignificant that no one cares to look into it. The only people who probably know about it are the ones the firecracker told herself. Oh, 'cause she's a fire hero. That's unimportant. Do you see what I'm getting at? What I don't want to be connected? Son, do you think there's a small possibility the Hero Council was behind you nearly dying? 'Cause if people who you fully trusted did that to you, I don't fully know how I'd react. That's what I've been trying to find. Any links, evidence, literally anything that shows someone connected with the council had communications with one of the villains involved in your supposed assassination. I know how long it's been, but if it is true, do you want them to just get away with that? When you connect the dots, it unfortunately starts to make sense. You probably only fought Maestro like once or twice, right? Why would he have wanted to kill you? Not including the fact that he liked to kill people. There was only 2 other villains involved though, right? More minor ones, but ones you did deal with on the regular. What if they chose villains who you had a history with to make it more believable, and then threw in a third party they knew would get the job done? I'm sorry, I know this isn't great to think about. I probably need to try to take a break from thinking about it, honestly. You want to head home? I gotta check in with security first, but then we're good to go. I definitely missed dinner again. God, Francis is gonna have my head for both missing the meals he makes and not eating properly. Aw, you saved me some? You're such a kind soul. There you are. I should just assume you're in here anytime I can't find you. You've seen the news, right? I couldn't believe it either. Speedster hero of legend, Haste, resigns from the Hero Council. It's on every single TV channel and newspaper. Oh, I absolutely mean every channel. I think I even saw something about it on that weird one that only shows tennis games. Have you talked to her since? I called her earlier, but she didn't answer. Probably busy being swarmed by reporters and paparazzi. She's fully on our side then? Guess it makes sense she'd just want to be done with them. It does put all eyes on the council. Maybe it was a good play. No, I haven't found anything concrete yet connecting them to your attempted assassination. Trying to go that deep into Maestro's leftover backlogs and files has been about as difficult as jumping through actual rings of fire, even for me. As for the other villains, getting into their stuff was as easy as pickpocketing an old lady. Unfortunately, said old lady also has the record-keeping skills of children, and it doesn't seem like they have anything to go off of. What's this? You're kidding. Hero Council records? As in, top secret, you will get shot if you even peek in these official records? Christmas came early. Where'd you get them? Wait, would Haste even have access to these? How? Did she steal them? There's absolutely no way. Her? Breaking a law and stealing sensitive info from fellow heroes? Pinch me, I have to be dreaming. Yeah, greater good, I suppose, but I am so rubbing that in her face. I'm a bit surprised she trusts me with these. Hey, I am constantly dancing between thinking we're friends and thinking she hates me. I don't really know how to react to it. If you say she doesn't hate me, I'll believe you. Well, now Haste's a player in this messed up game. The help will be nice, at least. Part of me wants to immediately dive into this intel. Another part of me is exhausted from normal person work and wants to take the rare thing that is a full break. Video game sounds nice. Let's do that for a bit. Sunshine? You in here? Hey there. Library time after work, then? Good. Good, that's nice. I just got back from base, and, we need to talk about something. At least I'm back early for once, though. So, found some data. 2 weeks before you were almost killed, a council representative went to the prison that Maestro was being held in at the time. Coincidentally, Maestro escaped the next day. That council rep, as well as multiple lower-ranking members, kept in contact with and monitored him and the other 2 villains, helping them set up a plan to get rid of you. I'm sorry, son. Yeah, I think I already knew it was going to be the case, too. Fully seeing it, though, the logs, the things said between them, it's somehow harder to believe. I am angry. I'm making sure they're getting everything that's coming to them and more. But I'm also not going to lash out. I mean, won't it hurt their pride if I'm the bigger person in this? Yeah, I'm gonna love to see Ultimage's face when he sees the public siding with me, of all people. I guess our course of action now is doing the thing that I had been vehemently against for the past half-decade or so. Showing the world that the hero Sunburst is alive and kicking. That'll definitely be a much bigger commotion than Haste resigning. Sorry. Do you hear yourself? It doesn't matter how long it's been. You were the people's hero, son. Not some bureaucratic high-level whatever with no connection to the general populace besides when they decide to stop a bad guy. Everyone adored you because you're a genuinely good person who cares about people's lives and happiness. I wouldn't be surprised if they held a welcome back parade in your honor. I am being serious. As much as it does suck, their connection to your supposed death is exactly what we needed to get all this settled. I mean, if they're willing to do that, then people will absolutely believe they could have done everything else they were up to. When we show that you're alive, people are going to jump to conclusions about how I fit into the story. We have to decide how open we want to be about it, because I still did keep you against your will. Yep, but I did also save your life. Twice, actually, but I'm much, much less proud of the second time. Hey, maybe this is my chance to be known for something besides killing Maestro. I mean, with context, it makes a lot more sense. Right now, most think I did it just because. We can really go live with this whenever we want. I compiled all of the logs, communication records, and the medical records for your injuries. Those are all set to go. All we need now is to have you show face. Well, not your actual face. Yeah, it's definitely too bad we don't still have your old costume. I may have kept your helmet. Shut it! Oh my god! You know I like to display things. I wasn't just gonna throw it away. You wearing the damaged helmet would actually be pretty sick. I'm fixing the lenses first, though, because I know you're gonna want to show off your powers, and you are not doing that without them. The rest of your costume should be easy to recreate. There's the literal glowing in excitement. It'll be so weird seeing you in costume again. It's in one of the vaults at my base. I'll grab it tomorrow. Want to hear my idea for how to go about it? Okay, so Haste should hold one of those big press conference things, right? To talk about her reasons for leaving the council. She can talk about the suspicions that have been raised, maybe that she wants an investigation, whatever. But then she says she has a guest speaker who was affected by the corruption in the Hero Council and brings you out. What do you mean you have notes? I can't be the guest speaker. You're the one who's the big reveal. Oh. Of course you want me to be the one to reintroduce you to the public. Brings it full circle, huh? So, Haste will bring me up, and I'll talk about what happened that night and the setup surrounding it. How about when I get to the end and say that you were presumed dead, then you come up onto the stage? Now that's a publicity stunt. Awesome. This honestly is going to be hilarious. Oh, we should have the fire hero kid there, the one who I talked to originally. I do have to give her props. Publicly questioning the council as a low-tier hero takes a lot of courage. I'm very glad they came to talk to me too. Though could have done without all the stress of going through all of that data. That was excruciating. I am worried, yeah. You putting yourself out there as a hero again puts a lot of targets on your head, and not just from the council. Also, people will start expecting you to fully go back into heroing, which you can't do because of your injury-based disabilities. Please do not "it'll be fine" yourself to death. You'll just have to be clear about what you are and aren't able to do. Talk with the docs here, see what they think about what sort of hero work you'd be able to do. They'll probably suggest physical therapy too. That'll help. At least this time, we'll be able to go out and do things together. You can certainly try to stop me from snatching things along the way, but I doubt you'll be able to. We're coming up on another new chapter of life then, huh? For once, I'm actually excited about it. You want to go get some pizza? Hell yeah. Time to celebrate the collapse of the overrated hero council and the return of famed hero Sunburst.